Hello. Hi, good evening. Hope you're all keeping well on Wednesday. We're a week away now from Halloween and we're halfway through the half term. So I hope you've had a good day. I've not long been back from 1066 Target Sports with my eldest, shooting bows and arrows and crossbows and air rifles and axe throws. All a great big bit of stress reliever. Yes, darling? It's a week till Halloween, a week today, next Wednesday. So I am nearly at the end of my consultant live challenge. I would like to have done more demonstrations than what I've done, but it is very difficult to try and fit it in around the children and around work. So I've got some new power dips here, which I haven't actually yet had a chance to use them all. So the prime opportunity to play with them would be in front of you guys. I have obviously used these two, but I will show them again for your benefit. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Abby. I'm an independent representative for Gel Nail Box, but I do trade under Calabo Nails. Now, our aim is to encourage and inspire women to be creative themselves and do their own nails at home. We provide the products and the training and everything that you need. So obviously what I'm going to demonstrate tonight is how simple, quick and easy it is to use the power dip system. So if you are tuning in on the replay, if you can't see the red live box, please do just drop me a hashtag replay so I can catch up with you. If you're used to watching, a hashtag hey Abby, and if you're new, please do drop me a hashtag new and where you're tuning in from so that I can get to know you as well afterwards. So because I already have polish on my nails, I have peeled one off because I do use a gel. I use a peel off base so that I can change my nails up more often for you guys. So I'm going to be doing the demonstration on these plastic nail pops. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just very briefly buff up the top of them just to get rid of the shine. I don't always bother with this on nail pops because it's not on my nail, so it doesn't need to be. But I thought for the purpose of tonight I would do it just to show you one of the things that you would do in the process of preparation. So we'll just take the shine off of these briefly. Now the power dip is one of our new products. This was launched in September for our autumn winter range. And basically it puts an acrylic overlay onto your own nail. If you are clever enough to work out with with nail tips as well, sorry, I always seem to get a really itchy nose when I go live. I think it's a nerves thing. You can use nail tips and actually create extensions with them, but I am not clever enough for that. You can buy the liquids in a set of 4. You have your base coat, your activator, your top coat and your brush saver. The brush saver I haven't actually had to use yet, so you can buy the liquids individually as well, so that's entirely up to you which way you do it. And then obviously the powders you can buy individually per pot, or we do 5 colourway sets of 4, so they're kind of themed into like the ocean set is your blue tones. So the first thing we do, if we go with the colours that I've used, so this one is Chantel, this is a hot pink. So let me just turn my liquids around so I can see which ones I need. So it really is simple and quick and easy to do. So the first thing we do is we put on a layer of base coat. Just brush that over your finger. Obviously in this case it's not a finger, it is a nail pop. And then you literally pop it into the powder and tap off any excess. Okay, and that will give you a thin layer. Also with the powders you can, particularly with the clear one, you can mix glitters with them to create different effects. You can also create sort of candy cane stripes with it as well. And then we're going to brush over the top again of the powder with another layer of base coat. Hi Shaney darling, hope you're keeping well my love. And again we're going to repeat the process, and we're literally going to dip that straight into the powder. Pull it out and tap off any excess. Now the good thing about this is once you've applied the activator, which is the next thing we're going to do, if it's created a kind of lumpy effect and you're not happy with it, you can actually file it down. Because it's a block colour all the way through, you can file down any lumps until you get it to the desired effect that you need. So we've done our 2 layers of base and the powder, so the next thing we're going to use is our activator liquid. Let's just put the lid on that. Hiya Kelly darling, hope you're keeping well over there in Canada. So then we go over the top of that with the activator, and this just sets everything that is in there. As you can see with this system, I don't need any lamp or anything to set it to go hard. There is virtually no drying time in between, and because it's putting an acrylic overlay onto your nail, it makes them nice and hard and protects them very well. Great for nail biters, and also if you're not allowed to wear polish to work, the clear or the French pink is perfect because you're not technically wearing a colour or anything, and it doesn't peel off like nail varnish does. So we've gone on with the 2 coats base and the powder, and we've just gone over with the activator, and then the next stage is the top coat. So we will literally seal it all in and give it a shine with our top coat, and that is that colour done. That is our Chantel, so leave that one there for a moment. And this blue, excuse my itchy nose, I really do apologise, the blue is Nadia. This is what I had on last week. Now this one does actually come out a lot darker than what it looks in the tub. So we will literally repeat the process. So base coat on, dip it straight into the powder, like so, pulling it out and tapping off any excess. Obviously when you do it on your nails, your fingers are going to get covered in the powder, so it's always handy to just have an old makeup brush or something to hand just to brush off any excess. So again, we go over what we've got on there with another layer of base coat. And we go straight back into the powder. So this is so quick and easy to do yourself at home. Doesn't require any expertise or anything. There's virtually no drying time whatsoever. And then next we go on with the activator. Straight over the top. The activator just sets it all off, makes it all go hard. And as you can see, it is a lot darker than what it appears in the pot, but it's a gorgeous, lovely deep colour. And then over the top of that, obviously, to just seal it all in and give it that final shine, we go over with our top coat. So yeah, we want to encourage women to do their own nails at home. You do receive full training and guidance, and if we can't find an answer for you, then we will always source it for you. A fantastic team of people that I work with. So that one is Nadia. So we have Nadia and Chantel. Now these two I've not opened at all. This one is called Angie. So I have no idea. Oh gosh, I nearly wore it then. I do believe that this is a beige tone one. So judging by the others, they come out slightly darker than what they are in the tub. So let's have a look how this goes. So on with our base coat, and it really is as simple and as straightforward as this. Straight into the powder. Ooh, tapping off any excess. And over we go again with another layer of base coat. This is quite a nice nude colour actually, because I know not everybody likes nice bright colours on their nails. Well, not necessarily bright, but deep colours. And into the powder again for our second layer of powder, tapping off any excess. Pop the lid back on. Who can remember what we go on with next? Anybody? It's the activator. That just sets it all, makes it go hard. So over we go with the activator. The Power Dip liquids do smell slightly more than the polishes, because our polishes are virtually odourless, but it's not to the point that it's potent and making me want to reach like it quite often does when you walk into a nail bar. And this is a very gorgeous sort of beige, almost want to say stony grey sort of colour almost. And then over the top of all of that, just to seal it all in and give it to the shine, is our top coat. So that is Angie. It's a really lovely colour. I like that actually. It's turned out nicer than I thought it would do. And the other one I have here is Bronwyn. This looks like a kind of rusty orange in the tub. But if memory serves me correctly, this is actually a kind of deep red brown colour. So same process, base coat, all over our nail, and then we go straight into the powder, tapping off any excess. You've turned it over to something else.
What? I did what?
So over the powder again we go with another base coat.
Yeah, you did. I don't believe it's historically accurate. I said
It's
yes,
not
I
supposed
did.
to be.
Don't turn it up, please.
Postcards and keychains.
So the Power Dip is really versatile. I need to actually have a chat with my colleague Katie, because she's been researching it. And can you turn it down, please? Researching and investigating it some more to see some wonderful things that you can get up to with it. So I've not had a massive play with it yet. So over the top of those. Did you hear your ears burning, Katie? I was just mentioning you. I need to have a chat with you about the Power Dips and see what kind of effects and things we can get up with. I realised tonight that I've not had a chance to actually play with my powders that I've got. So I thought a prime opportunity. Can you turn it down? I thought a prime opportunity would be to play with it whilst doing it live. And it kills two birds with one stone. Okay, so that's not as red as I thought it would be. That is more of an orange brown. You heard your name as you came on. Yeah, sorry, darling. Yeah, that is more of an orange brown. I thought that might be slightly darker than that. And then obviously to seal it all in, we go over the top of that and our top coat and also give it a nice shine. So they are really quick and simple to use. They are fantastic value for money. I know a lot of people say, oh, that's quite expensive. It does seem quite expensive as an initial start-up cost, but if you think about how much you'd pay each time you go to the salon, you're soon very quickly going to make your money back, and you're also going to have loads left over to make more than those couple of trips to the salon. So that's the way I looked at it when I made the purchase. So here we have Nadia, which is a nice deep blue, Chantel, which is like a nice hot pink, Angie, which I want to say kind of a stone grey beigey colour, and then Bronwyn, which is kind of like an orange brown. So they're really quick and simple. The bottles last ages, done so and changed them. So they do go a considerable way then. So I would say if you like nude colours, that Angie is actually quite a nice one to go for. That's not too obvious if you were to imagine that that was on my finger. It's quite a nice neutral colour. The pink is the Chantel, the real sort of hot pink. The one that I got in my kit. And then you've got the Nadia, which is the blue, which is a nice blue, and then Bronwyn, which isn't as red as I had hoped. It's more of a sort of a burnt orangey sort of colour. But I do like that Angie, that's like a light grey. So the power dips are amazing. Like I say, I don't even know if it's worth me researching it or just having a chat with Katie, because Katie seems to know everything about these things. I tell you, she is the power dip queen, and I've seen her come out with some amazing patterns and designs with using them. So if you have found anything useful in any of this, if you think it's something that you might like to do, then drop me a hashtag dip. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you could perhaps please share with your friends. We could do a joint live. We could do a Halloween live. If you would please share with your friends in case they may be interested as well. And if you are interested in coming and joining our fantastic team, because it is a team, we really do. We don't compete with each other. We work alongside each other. We support each other every step of the way, and we're always there for each other. And it's such a lovely feeling between us. So if you're interested in joining, drop me a hashtag join and you can earn up to 25% on your first order. And I'd love to have you come and join me. So thank you very much indeed for tuning in. I need to shoot off and have a drink before I go off to work. And I will think of something tomorrow. We're out all day tomorrow, but I would like to do a demonstration. Perhaps if you've got any ideas of what you'd like to see on tomorrow's live, you could drop me a message and I will take on the challenge. So I shall leave you all to it for now. Take care, much love, bye bye.